Where am I going? Just
You go
squeeze
right
it in
in
Oh my
there?
gosh, I love the three of you
Oh,
on
look
the
at
couch
this.
together. This is
Look at
making
this
me
crew.
so happy. This is epic.
I didn't get a drink.
You need me?
Okay, Eli, what would you like? Coming right up, Andy, our bartender with Smirnoff. Eli, thanks for having me on Manning Cast
Oh,
this
you were
year.
awesome.
Congrats on
Thank you.
everything with Omaha. You're sitting here. I just thought you might want to pop by and give him a noogie and keep going.
Yeah, that's what I do. He's like this little kid, and I just come and give him noogies all the time.
Yeah, Sean, whenever you have to bounce, you can bounce. I'd like you to stay the whole time.
Listen, I'm sitting here with these two
I don't know how to
quarterbacks.
juggle these two, so you go ahead.
No, look, obviously, we're back to New York, and the cool thing about being a quarterback, we're actually getting a chance to work with the Giants. It's pretty special. And Eli spent his whole career there. That's kind of cool to be able to just play in one city the whole time. And then Daniel now is going through it, and I was lucky to be able to coach there for a brief period of time, and it's a cool place.
Did you have any memories facing each other at all?
God.
Oh, we had a big one in New Orleans.
A lot of defensive battles.
Yeah. I think there was 13 touchdowns thrown between Drew Brees and I. Actually, Drew threw an interception for a touchdown also, so that's still a touchdown
There
thrown.
were like there was like 14 touchdown passes. One
Is that
was
true?
to the defense.
Well, yeah, I think Drew had 7, I had 6.
Oh.
Plus Drew had the interception, he had 8, one to us. So in a wild battle in New Orleans. So we definitely had some good matches. It seemed to be like the home team always won.
And you lose track of them. Like when I say you lose track of them, you don't lose track of the games, but you forget the year they were played.
Yeah.
Like there's the low-scoring game in New York. They block a field goal, scoop and score for a touchdown.
Yeah.
I just remember Streif had to go to the hospital. He had heart murmurs. Like these are those, and we lost that game. But I can't tell you the year it happened.
Right.
And so, yeah, a lot of them.
We had a Katrina game where y'all played.
Oh, wow.
It was a home game for you, played in New York.
That's right.
Oh, I'm sure.
we had some good
Eli,
battles.
this game behind you that's going to be played, Super Bowl 58, you think it'll be a high-scoring 14 touchdown affair or no?
I don't think it'll be 14
What do you think?
touchdowns. I think both these defenses are too good. Steve Spagnuolo, old defensive coordinator for the Giants, but the Chiefs now has done a great job all year. Both of them just loaded with talent. So I think it'll be kind of in the 20s somewhere. I think both these quarterbacks have proven that they have the ability to make plays and make comebacks if need be. So I think it'll be a great game. I think both these teams have been top teams all year and deserve to be in this one.
Daniel, what's it like sitting next to these two? This is a greatness right here. Super Bowl
greatness.
rings.
Yeah, a lot of Super Bowls.
You're
a lot of
between
points
a
the two
real
of them.
Lombardi
Man, a
and
few words
three.
over
Points
here.
accounted
Look at
for.
this guy. Come on, Daniel.
Right? Fresh out of rehab on his knee.
Yeah. On the right knee for him, right, as a
knee.
quarterback, which I'm learning a lot here. Daniel Jones, any questions for these two? You're doing your first Radio Row. You've got a million
I
questions.
gotta
You've got
come
Eli
up
right
with
next to you.
questions.
What do you got?
It's not his job to ask the questions.
Yeah, it is. I like it. Daniel, what would you like to? Who are you most excited to see, Daniel, today?
Today,
Yeah.
at Radio Row.
Yeah.
That's all
This
I
is
got
your
one more
first
thing
Radio
here.
Row.
Yeah.
This is his
Seriously?
first one.
And then I'm seeing my buddy Colt McCoy a little bit later on.
We love that.
Something with him. So he was in New York for a year. Had a good time with him, and that's it. I'm in and out, heading back to New Jersey tomorrow.
Amazing. Did coming on my show every week prepare you for this hoopla
It did.
for today?
It was like kind of training camp for this.
Training camp for this very moment, even though Eli just came out of nowhere and did his thing.
The one interesting thing, I was just thinking about this, and I think, did Davis work with you, Webb?
Davis,
Yeah.
Our quarterback coach at the Broncos coached or was teammates with both of these guys.
That's right.
And he's one of the few coaches. Normally, when you finish playing, there's a year or two, and then you make a decision. Like he came fresh off the field into coaching, and he's doing a phenomenal job. And you gave
Dragon Webb. Do you call him Dragon?
Man, I'm
That's the nickname
telling you.
I gave him.
He's got every game plan on the computer. I literally text Eli about him to make this decision, hiring him. And then I just realized he was with Josh Allen. He was with you. I mean,
Yeah.
Buffalo and New York, this Davis Webb, you guys will hear about him soon, has done a great job.
Yeah,
I love
he did
that.
a lot for when Daboll first got to New York. He did a lot for me, learning the offense and getting together, meeting, going through it, learning it for the first time, going through the reads. So he was kind of preparing.
When you
for
got
that.
hurt this year, Davis got a call about, can you come back to play? And I'm like, Davis, you took this job, you're coaching. And then there's some rule in our league that if you sign a coaching contract for that year, you cannot play.
That's right.
And anyway, I thought I was going to lose our quarterback coach to the Giants.
There's no player coach.
No, there's none of that.
They can't do that.
There's none of that.
Yeah, you're rehabbing. You've had a lot of time to think. Of course, there's a draft pick. There's free agency. There's all sorts of things. You've got some time, some reps, some trust with Dable. Maybe that front office. Are they checking in with you about their off-season plans? Like, how's that going? To sort of turn this thing around and get the Giants back to reeling these in year after year.
Yeah, I see them all the time. I'm rehabbing there at the facility, so I see them a good bit. And yeah, we've talked. Nothing super formal yet, but we've got time, and yeah, we'll work on getting this thing back going in the right direction. But I'm confident. I think we're all confident. We got what it takes, and it'll be a good offseason to get back going in the right direction.
What have you learned about yourself throughout this process? It's sort of like the time away and getting to see everything from a different vantage point.
I don't know. I think I don't know what I think watching the game from the sideline isn't ever what you want to do and put you in a different position. But I think just trying to help the guys that were out there understand what they're seeing and try to help where I could, and yeah, just be there for those guys through the rehab process. I think it's just about staying consistent, trying to stick to your routine, and setting little goals for yourself along.
So now you know what I was going through when you came and stole my job, and I had to watch games from the sideline. Right? It's not that fun sitting on the sideline.
No, it's not. It's not. But.
It's amazing to have like an Eli Manning that you can sort of turn to and bounce stuff off of. You just have a great relationship. It's amazing.
Yeah, he calls me back sometimes. He sometimes texts me back.
No.
Sometimes he's busy rap battling.
Always call you back.
Sometimes he's busy rap battling. Did you see this?
Rap battling.
Did you see this?
Rapping. He's got a rap music video, I think, too. So.
I have so many hidden skills that I didn't know I could do that.
We have it. Have you seen this, Coach Payton? Maybe this is what you need to look for in a quarterback.
Tom Brady's the GOAT. Psych! I beat him twice!
I mean,
psych is an underused word. When you say, Coach, when's the last time you used the word psych?
It's been a while. It's been a minute. But
Coach, he beat him twice, and he had to just still rub it in the face of Tom Brady. It's kind of egregious. Flagrant?
That's impressive, though.
Yeah.
Why?
I hope Tom doesn't see it. I think there's a chance he didn't see it.
You think,
I've already seen it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. If I saw Tom walking around, I'd just run away right now. I was like, he would just show his 7 rings and his MVPs. So I have no reason to say anything.
What is it like when you see Tom? Are you not like,
no,
hi?
Opposite.
Really?
No, I would never, he has, as I said, he's got this rings on every finger. He's got MVPs. He's been the best at it. I never bring up the wins. He brings up the 07 season one because it stopped them from going undefeated. That one really bothers him, and he's still mad about that one, which I kind of like, but I would never bring it up to him.
I want to go in history a little bit.
Okay.
With you, Eli. One of the greatest moments, of course, in Super Bowl history. Game-winning touchdown. We're going to show it to Plaxico Burress.
Yeah.
We can't have you on set.
It's a sight adjust, isn't it? It's a sluggo sight versus a weak safety blitz.
It was just a fade. It was just all-out blitz.
All-out blitz.
And he just gave a little.
Is there a hand signal though?
No, it was just X go. It was just X.
So you just happened to time it up.
We just timed it up. We ran the same play earlier on 3rd and 12, and we had kind of a curl flat corner to the right side. So we kept going trips right. We had a good quarters beater to the right or 3 deep.
And then we had
our individual. And I could have given him a slant, and right there I'm looking at it. We kind of talked about maybe throwing slants versus their blitzes if they went 0. And I'm like, you know what? I got 6'6" on 5'9" corner. Let's go win this thing right now.
I thought when I watched it live,
because he gave the move and the corner jumped it.
I thought it was. Connor was 6 years old, and we were at that game.
You were.
And when I saw it, I thought, oh, they were side adjusting slants, and on that one but it was 0.
It was 0, yeah.
And so someone's unblocked that he's got to back up and make that throw, and. Yeah, that was after the high percentage Tyreek catch.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. When I threw the ball, he had not making that move. So I just threw a fade because I knew I had one guy that was going to come unblocked. So I was really kind of almost throwing a jump ball, off coverage fade. It's not you don't do that very much, or X go right there.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of throwing a jump ball. he makes the move, and all of a sudden that ball's in the air, and I see him so open, and I'm just like, please come down and bounds. Like,
That was an amazing game.
It was a wild one.
Well, I'm bringing it up because one moment can change everything in any big Super Bowl, bright eyes, whatever. I'm looking at this quarterback for San Francisco, who's a bit of polarizing for some reason. System guy, it's all Shanahan. Can he do it? Mr. Irrelevant. What do you know, if he has a play like that, do you think that'll change how some people view him?
First off, the fact that someone says he's a system guy and that's supposed to be an insult, I think that's a compliment. Like as a play caller, you're like, I want a guy that knows the system and he's throwing the ball to the right spot. He's reading the coverage and he throws the ball accurately and gets the ball into your play.
Is that what you're looking for, Sean, in a quarterback? A system quarterback?
Look, I like playing against the real talented non-system guys.
Okay.
Our record's been pretty good against those type of players. I think that what makes the tournament in the NFL so different is it's a 3-hour game. In baseball and basketball and hockey, it's a best of 7. Hey, we lost game 1, we go back and rally. 3 hours, like you're at halftime and like that, and you're into the second half like that. And so, call it 10 or 11 possessions for each team. The scrutiny with each play and each drive is enormous, and so that leads to this type of drama with a play like that, and it's just history. And so, where if you play a best of 7 or a best of 5, but this is like 3 hours and it's fast. Like, I mean, the only thing that's not fast at the Super Bowl is your halftime.
Right.
Like the uniforms come off for the first time, and then you get a turkey sandwich. Like it's a half an hour easy.
And IV the whole 9. What do you make of Brock Purdy? As you've watched him
same thing. I mean, I think he's extremely consistent, and I think that he deserves more credit for that than he's given. Like Eli's saying, it takes to execute consistently, to do the right thing with the ball, play after play, to throw the ball accurately. Just the way he plays and to play that consistently, be that way, snap after snap for the whole game. That's a huge skill in and of itself. So I think he deserves a lot of credit, and I've enjoyed watching him.
Okay, I don't know, who do we have to let go on this thing? We're just gonna toss to Josh Allen. Do we have any sponsorships? We did Zebra. Eli, you have a million things you're always sponsoring. Nothing, we got no shout outs?
Yeah, Toyota.
Toyota!
Well, Toyota, they got the official
you and Brock Purdy.
sponsor with Brock Purdy. Brock's obviously got a little bit more important thing to do right now and get prepared for a Super Bowl, so I'm here. They got the Tacomas right next door. You can check it out. Go to the Super Bowl experience. Get a chance to win some tickets to the Super Bowl next year in New Orleans. Coach's old stomping ground had some pretty good success there.
You miss New Orleans, I can just...
No, but it's New Orleans. I'm glad I kept my condo there.
There you go.
You miss New Orleans?
Oh, there's elements. It's Mardi Gras right now. What's today?
Right.
Friday. This is the big weekend.
This is it.
All right. Demian Bacchus rolls. The first time I met, really, Eli Payton, the Mannings, my first year at the Saints as a head coach, 06, we were invited to... Their house was right down the street from Canal, like St. Charles.
St. Charles, yeah.
And that's, I think there's a perception that Mardi Gras is held in the quarter, and it's not. And so I remember going over to their house. I don't know at that time, were you still playing? I'm guessing you were playing at Ole Miss. Peyton, in order for Peyton to go to the parade, he had this like big basketball he put over his head, and he cut eyes out, and he would be like 6'5", walking around with the basketball head on, and everyone would be like, that looks like Peyton wearing a basketball, but you're not sure, so he's not going to get bothered.
Of course, smart.
And Connor's 6, my son, playing catch in the front yard of their house, and I'm looking at my son like he has no idea. And they held a Super Bowl party every year, and so that was Archie and Olivia. The first time I had a chance, I had just gotten hired. And that was pretty cool.
It's amazing. Hey, Richard, will you hand me those 2 paddles? Let's play this game before we let everybody go. Oh, here they are. Okay, we're going to do a little you or me with, you two. Eli,
Hey, I gotta go.
You gotta go.
Can I leave like right now? Like honestly.
Great to see you.
Good seeing you guys. Just right in the middle of the show, I gotta go.
Great. Go find your quarterback. Go find your quarterback.
He's out here somewhere.
He's out there somewhere in the draft. Drake May. We'll see. Okay, you
Good to meet you guys. Good to see you.
Okay, love that you guys are here. My producers came up with a little you or me game. Okay. Which of you has the better arm right now?
Right now?
You. Yeah, he does.
Him, okay. Who throws the tighter spiral?
Right now?
Ever. That's ever.
Ever. Ever, all
I
time.
think he does
don't
a
know.
tighter spiral. I like a little wobble. I like a little wobble.
Why do you like a little wobble?
The receivers catch it better with the wobble. I think they can see more of the ball. If it's a tight
I don't think
spiral,
that's
it's a
true.
smaller, it's a smaller sight for them. A wobbly ball, they can see the whole ball and they concentrate and catch it better.
TJ, you got to throw a wobbly ball.
No, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Respectfully disagree.
I'm sticking with my philosophy.
Who would nail Usher dance moves better? I don't really. Have you seen this guy on stage after a couple drinks at a Zach Bryan concert? I have.
Or sing.
I have.
No.
Okay.
He cannot dance per se.
Or rap.
I have that.
Who would Coach Dable choose first to smoke a cigar with? Who's he calling to smoke a cigar with him?
Probably Eli.
No.
Really?
He's
Why? What do you mean?
quarterback.
He's fun. I mean, he's got.
Well, he doesn't smoke a cigar.
Yeah, that's what
This
you're to
guy
say.
is
You,
a
because you're not smoking a cigar.
He wouldn't put that in this
Who right now?
temple
This is,
of a
is this
body
body
that he
shaming?
has.
Who has the better beach body? I didn't come up with
It's a
these.
better
He's got a
beach
better
body.
beach body.
We
And we saw
pictures
Patrick
of Eli
Mahomes.
coming up.
43 years
Mahomes'
old. This
beach
guy's
body.
a baby. He's like he's got no, he's got baby fat on him.
I don't know about that.
Well, I guess a lot was made of Patrick Mahomes' dad beach bod. Okay,
There you go.
who's
Proud
better?
of the-
Who's the better trash talker?
Trash talker.
I mean,
Probably
in handicap,
Eli.
you get Peyton pretty good.
Oh yeah.
definitely
This
Eli.
g's too sweet. He's too kind.
I don't
you
know.
He's,
I don't know about that.
he's
Not much of a
What
trash
makes
talker.
you
talk.
Nice
mad?
guy.
I mean, what makes you mad?
What makes me mad?
Yeah, what gets you? What grinds your gears?
I don't know. I
Nothing?
mean, losing,
losing. Yeah.
being
there you
called
go.
a
Good
baby,
answer.
being called a child by Eli all day on TV.
Not a baby. You say baby fat. Baby
Okay.
fat.
Baby fat.
Like
Okay.
you're a nice guy.
Who can chug a drink the quickest? Who's putting a beer down fastest right
Definitely
now?
me.
Well, that was the quickest, most confident
Yeah,
answer I've seen out of DJ.
I think so.
Is that,
Yeah.
is that something you do once in a while?
Every now and then.
I had
You're
dinner
a
with,
human.
Every now
I had
and then.
dinner with this guy last night.
You guys go to Rayo's? Where'd you guys
We
go?
did go to Rayo's.
I knew
We
it.
had to come to Las Vegas to go to Rayo's.
You were with
together.
Alex Michael of I know, my friend, I
Wow,
saw.
there you go.
Okay, who had the better performance, Eli rapping or Daniel at the Zach Bryan concert?
Probably Eli.
There you go.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. But
Did-
I was impressed by
planned?
it. I was proud that he got up and sang a song.
I didn't think I was gonna have to sing that much. I thought I was just
It was
going
a
up
good
there to
job.
hang out.
It's
and then-
hard. It's hard to sing.
Yeah.
But you stepped up. I'm proud of you,
You
Daniel.
crushed it. Did you? How much practice went into your rap?
It's just natural. It just flows out. You know, it's just a
Freestyle.
It's just a skill.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Yeah. What other skills
You're
do you have
born
that
with
we
it.
don't? What else haven't we
I
seen?
can
out of Eli
juggle.
Manning?
I'm a really good juggler.
Okay. All right, love it. You've got 2 Lombardis to juggle. We'll
There
see
you
if
go.
you can grab a third and see how he does with it. Who is Tom Brady more likely to call to hang out after that Eli slam? DJ, you.
Probably Eli.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
He was not invited to
No.
Rayo's apparently last night. Which one of you has the best Vegas story?
Best Vegas
Best
story?
Vegas story?
Eli.
Definitely Eli. I've never been here besides to play.
Eli, what's your best Vegas story?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I have great Vegas stories. You know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? Isn't that the first rule?
Well said. And last one, who does Peyton Manning like more?
Who does Peyton Manning? I mean,
He likes Daniel.
Probably his brother.
He likes Daniel. He likes Daniel.
I don't know. Do you think Peyton
He's not
likes
talking
his
to me
brother?
right now after the
Why?
Pro Bowl. Oh, I beat him in the Pro Bowl again, and he's
Yeah.
so mad. He gets so mad at me.
What does he have to do to get better?
You know, that's a long list there. You know, we'd have to. I don't have
Yeah.
enough paper to write it
Yeah,
down.
he's got to go maybe get a Toyota Tacoma
Exactly.
next
That would
door.
help. That
Maybe
would
a new
help.
quarter
Next
zip
week.
or do something. All right, Daniel Jones, we appreciate you. Thanks for being
Thanks for
part of the
having me.
show. You've
Appreciate
been an
it.
amazing sport. Go crush it. We're going to throw to an interview with me and Josh Allen from yesterday. He brought me a foot-long